Welcome to Tad Talks with your host, Tad West.
Thank you, Taddix. It's that time of the week again. I'm coming live from beautiful ranch in bipolar vortex, Indiana. This place has no idea what the hell's it want to do. Is it going to be freezing ass cold, or are we going to get warm? God, I can't stand Indiana. Anyway, I'm your host, Tad Western. This is Tad Talk with Tad Western. Thanks to all the Taddix who listen on a weekly basis. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Tad Western, Instagram, Tad F and Western, Twitter, Tad F and Western, and TadWestern.com. Obviously is where you can get the great podcast that is Tad Talk with Tad Western. Oh God, had a lot of good feedback on the last episode. Everybody's tweeting. They had a lot of conspiracies going on about where was Tad at? You know. You just kind of disappear for 4 or 5 months, and then you come back, and like nothing ever happened. Had a lot of people were, why was Tad gone for so long? Was he arrested? No, I was not arrested. I've never been arrested. I've done some pretty crazy shit, but never been arrested. Never been in the pokey. Never seen the inside of the slammer. Thank God. I got a good lawyer. You gotta have a good lawyer, kids. That's one of Tad's tiny tips of the day. Oh, this is Tad's 20th episode. Tad's terrific 20th episode, so it's only taken like a year to get to 20, but whatever. I'm a slowpoke. I do what I want. I'm Tad Western, baby. I fire from the hip. Pew, pew, pew. Anyway, maybe there was conspiracy theories floating around that maybe Tad Western had sold his ranch and moved to an uncharted land or uncharted island. Now, that's a pretty plausible theory. I've talked about that quite often, just wanting to pick up the bags and load up the horses and ride westward until we hit something. I don't know, a lake, a mountain. Just get the hell out of Indiana. But I don't know. No, I would tell you guys, and I'd still podcast if I did that, unless I moved somewhere that didn't have internet, which... that'd be kind of nice to get away from all this. The world's gone mad. It's crazy. It's just too much shit going on. Every day it's like thousands of news stories. You can't even keep I don't know. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Anyway, what else was... there was a theory that Tad was in I was in deep state underground CIA training to learn how to become part of the controlled PSYOP media, because I am a pretty big deal when it comes to podcasting, and I've got a lot of Taddix, a lot of followers, great fans. Now, I don't have a huge audience, but my audience is very loyal, and they like me for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I appreciate my fans. And my fans, you got to keep turning people on to Tad Talk, so maybe one day I can get some sponsorships rolling through here and do this full time. See, if I had, I'd do a Tad Talk every day if I had a bunch. I got plenty to talk about and plenty of news stories to go over and stuff like that, but mainly Tad Talk is just from my life, but on a weekly basis. It's kind of a open, I don't know, I guess you'd call this kind of a journal, an audio journal through the terrific life of Tad Western and his crazy adventures that I haven't really been doing a whole lot of crazy stuff, but yeah, I like that one. I was not in, CIA-controlled psyops for media takeover. Not yet. I'm not going to sell out. I'd let you guys know. I'd tell you to quit listening. I'd quit my podcast before I have to turn to the glow-in-the-dark CIA people. I'd never turn into one of them. Anyway. Oh, another one was that Tad Western was abducted by aliens. Come on, people. I believe there might be some, microscopic life forms out there on Mars or somewhere, but abducted by aliens, that's just crazy. That's freaking crazy, man. But now, the truth of the matter is, a more plausible thing that could have happened is I could have been abducted by illegal aliens. See, that could have happened. Yeah, I like to think that Tad Western was abducted by, the cartel or something, and they held me ransom for a huge payment, and they pulled they pulled my toenails out, actually, like like they did to Jason Bateman in Ozark. I don't know if anybody's watching Ozark or have watched Ozark on Netflix. Great TV show. Oh man, you guys got to watch that shit. I just watched it again. The first episode sucked me right in. I was binge watching. I won't go into. If you haven't seen it, it's a good show. It's about money laundering and the cartel and shit. But holy shit, they had there's this chick once he gets to the Ozark Mountains, and she's the trailer park queen, Ruth, who I don't know. She's a crazy bitch, but she's hot in like a super weird, seared way, and like I don't know. I just get a Bucktown boner for her. She reminds me of like some, I don't know, trailer trash. But she's hot. Like, I don't know. It's weird. She talks with crazy hillbilly accent. Just turns Tad Western on. She's like the perfect combo of sexy, trashy, and crazy. If anybody's seen it, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I think she ends up running the strip club for him and some other shit. But I don't know. She's hot. She's her good looks and white trash wit are god tier level blend of they're only beating out her blend of white trash and good looks is like only beaten out by Arnold Palmer's, that great concoction of a drink. I mean, that's how hot she is, and she's trashy. I don't know, it's super fucking weird. I don't know, I'm going on a fucking rant. I just imagine, taking old Ruth out to the Morgan County Fair for bracelet night on a beautiful, beautiful August night, seeing the beautifully lit Midway and Carney rides, enjoying the smell of deep fried elephant ears, take her out and play some damn near impossible to win ring toss games, and you finally end up winning a bag of goldfish. Whoever thought a goldfish in a bag was a good reward for tossing a ring? I don't know. That's got to be like animal abuse. I don't know if they still do that. I haven't been to a fair in a long time. But just imagine, taking your Bucktown honey out and capping the night off with a sweet blowjob under the grandstands of the Demolition Derby with the cars crashing in the background. Oh God, that's my hillbilly Martinsville, Morgan County Fair, perfect day date night right there. God, I love me some fair. I can't wait for the fair. It's just perfect. It's great. It's above Walmart as far as like people watching go. You just gotta go to the fair and watch people. I once saw a train of motorized scooters. They were pulling each other through the Midway, and then there was a kid on the back of the caboose of the handicap wheelchair train, and he was riding on the back, and he fell off into the dirt. It was hilarious. Anyway, what else? Holy shit. I just went. Anyway, watch Ozark. It's a pretty good show. Tweet me if you think that chick's hot or not. I don't know her name in real life, but I watched that show and I was like, damn, she's so sassy and runs a strip club and drinks like beer and smokes cigarettes and kills people. It's pretty cool. Anyway, what else? What's happening? What I have going on this week? I was coming out of the business, and I was walking out on the into the parking lot, and a guy comes flying in. He pulls into a handicapped parking spot, parks his car, hops out. I immediately notice he's wearing like a polo shirt, not like a button-down, but a polo shirt and a tie, which I'm like, okay, here's number one, your fashion is completely off. You don't wear a tie with a polo. I mean, unless you're like in the third grade or something, or you're like handicapped mentally some way. But he hops out and he comes running in and he says, "Hey man, where are they doing the interviews at?" I was like, "I have no idea, but I assume in there through those doors." He's like, "Thanks, man. Yeah, hopefully we'll be working together." So, number one, dude, you come flying in. You're already late for your for your interview, obviously. You come in dressed like he was dressed like what you let your kid dress himself to go to kindergarten with. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, shirt untucked. I mean, not wearing a belt. What, this just goof dick. Dressed like a complete goof dick. But, some people need jobs. I don't know if he got the job or not. I didn't go back in and check it out. But apparently he thought I worked there too, so he was under the assumption that I worked at this place. I don't know why. Just because I was leaving it. I don't know. I part of me hopes that he didn't get the job, but... And then parking in a handicap parking spot up front to your job interview? How in the hell? That's a pretty good impression there. Like, disregard for... Oh, maybe he was mentally handicapped. I don't know. Come on, Tad. What are you thinking? He was dressed like a goober. Oh, shit. Anyway, that happened. So just random shit like that happens to me all the time. Another random thing that happened to me, I was in Target, and I'm going, I'm walking to the self-checkout, and I was actually buying a salad for lunch, and Target's got some really good, they've got a chicken salad with, like, bacon in it and asparagus, which you don't really see asparagus in, like, salads too often, and you get some honey mustard. Oh, my God, it's a really good salad, so if you're ever near a Target around lunchtime and you're hungry, go grab one of those salads. Just check the date, make sure they aren't expired. I've never come across one that's expired, but I tell you what, it's a pretty good fucking salad for like $4. Anyway, I'm in Target, side rant. I'm in Target checking out, and I noticed this lady. I don't know if she was a nanny or if it was a mom. Who the hell knows anymore? This was up in like Fisher's or something. So it could have been a nanny or something like that. And this kid's chewing on this round, flat object. I'm like, what the hell is it? What's this kid eating? I thought it was like a big pretzel or something. And they're walking towards the checkout where I'm at, and I'm intrigued now because I see stuff falling off of this object, and I'm like, is that fucking styrofoam? There's like white pieces falling off this. I'm like, what the hell is this kid eating? I was like, it doesn't look like candy. It's too big. It's like the size of a dinner plate. I'm like, what the hell is this? What is this kid chewing on? And he gets closer and a little closer, and I start to make it out, and I'm like, oh my God. Is that what I think it is? Sure enough, I get closer. It is a frozen pizza. Totino's pizza. By the way, really good pizza for 98 cents or whatever the hell they are. Totino's pizza. And let me give you a Tad's tip of the day. This is a cooking tip. If you buy Totino's pizza, make sure you have some Parmesan on hand. Make sure you have a little Italian herbs and spices. Like the little shaker thing with your basil, parsley, all that shit in it. And then get you have you a thing of little mozzarella cheese, a little Parmesan, and then get you a packet of the pepperonis. And spice that, and some jalapenos if you want some. Take any Totinos you want. Throw some more of the actual size pepperoni, some more cheese on it. Doctor that bitch up for like 28 cents more. Throw that in the oven. Oh my God. You just went from Totino's to like Domino's level for 6 cents more a pizza. Trust me, I've been doing it since college. It's actually one of my guilty pleasures is Totino's pizza. So fucking good. So good. Anyway, so this kid is chewing on a frozen fucking pizza in the Target checkout line. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this? And this lady knows. She's like walking with him. It's not like the kid's hiding it and just nibbling on underneath a cart or something in a stroller. No, he's walking. This kid's probably, 4 or 5 years old, nibbling on a frozen pizza. I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, this kid's going to get sick. But then I was like, wait a minute. Actually, all the cheese you really have to cook, it's all frozen. And I'm like, but still, that is, you just let your kid, society's gone off the rails. I mean, it's one of the reasons I had to start doing this podcast again, just how crazy the shit I see on a day-to-day basis that people think is acceptable for public. I should have yelled at him. I want to just get an air horn, and I just want to blow it at people. When I see someone, come parking in parking in the handicap spot to go to a job interview in front of a company that you don't even work for yet, when your kid's chewing on uncooked frozen pizzas in a grocery market, I'm just gonna pull my air horn out and go, "Argh!" I just want everybody to stop, and I'm gonna go, what the fuck are you doing? Jesus goddamn Christ, your kid's chewing on he can't even cook it yet. It's not beef jerky. I understand opening up some beef jerky in the store and giving them take a little hit off of it, or a drink, a Gatorade when you're at the gas station, and crack it open, take a swig of it before you pay for it. That's one thing. But a frozen pizza, come the fuck on, people. And oh my God. Oh my God. But on a happy note, later on that day, I saw a woman riding a bike in a trench coat, and she had a dog in the basket in the front of it, and I immediately, she looked like Dick Dastardly, and she had Muttley in the front, and I just started cracking up laughing. And I was with somebody, and they were like, "What are you laughing?" I was like, "Look at that lady. She looked like Dick Dastardly and Muttley." And he goes, "What the hell are you talking about?" I was like, "Just look at that lady. Look." I was like, "You don't know who Dick Dastardly is?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "Oh my God." So anyway, that was more of a visual joke. Not really, probably doesn't go over too hot on podcasts, but look up Dick Dastardly, and that's what she looked like. But she had a dog too, so it was just like, oh my God. It was a deep pull for me. I was proud of it. Oh man, what else was going on? Oh, I was in a gas station the other day, and I was sitting on one section of it, and I noticed this guy pulled in. He's pulling a gooseneck trailer with a long bed truck, which is normal, super long trailer, and then attached to the trailer is another trailer. So he's pulling two trailers. He's longer than a semi-truck. I'm like, how in the hell is this legal? And I'm like, he pulls into this gas station. I'm like, there's no way this guy is gonna get out of this. And so he does like a 19-point turn to try to get out. He never even got fuel. I don't know what the hell he was doing. I'm just sitting here watching. So I sit in my car, and I'm like, oh, I got to get a picture of this. So he comes around, and he comes into this parking lot station of this gas station where I'm at. And he pulls up like right next to me. I'm like, holy shit. Some old guy, he's wearing his Vietnam vet. I assume he's a Vietnam vet. He's wearing a veteran's Vietnam hat. So those guys like to show that off. But then again, there are crazy people who didn't go, who just wear the hat so they can get like discounts at McDonald's and shit. I don't know. Could be either or. It's about 50-50 toss up for that one. So he hops out of his truck, comes over to me. He's like, hey man, you got a cell phone I can borrow? And he's kind of sketchy looking. I'm like, okay. He's not smoking a cigar. He's doing the classic move of just chewing on it like he's the guy from the A-Team. What was his name? Not Mac. Not B.A. Hannibal. The white-haired guy. I loved that show when I was a kid. Mr. T, and they had the AK-47s and the crazy van. Oh, man. I want an A-Team van. Just roll around, hop out the sliding door, shoot shit up. That'd be pretty cool. You probably couldn't even air that show on TV today. The Vigilantes. Anyway, so he's chewing on this fucking cigar. He pulls out of his mouth. Hey, man, you got a cell phone I can borrow? At this point, I got a cell phone. I'm like, bro, I got 2 phones. I'm like, yeah. I was like, what's the number? I was like, what's the number you want me to call? So I pulled my phone out, called it, threw it on speakerphone to him. He's like, hey, man. He said, hey, boss, I just made the drop. I'm heading back your way. So I immediately stopped thinking. I'm like, what the hell is this guy dropping and hauling? He had to be hauling like heavy equipment or something. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Hangs up the phone. Proceeds to get in his truck and drive off. And I got a picture of it. I think I tweeted out or Snapchatted it. Oh, Snapchat. I Snapchat a lot more than I do my other stuff. I think my Snapchat name's Tad Western too. I know my username's like Got You On. But anyway, add me on there if you want to see some snaps of my dog. That's pretty much all I do anymore is Snapchat Kona. Anyway, I thought that was kind of crazy. I was sitting there making fun of this guy for pulling like 15. His trailer was huge. I mean, 2 trailers pulling at once. trailerception. It was... Anyway, then he asked me for a cell phone. Oh. Today's Sunday. And I think I'm going to do something I should have done last week is Sunday liquor sales finally got approved in this great state of Indiana. Holy shit. Welcome to the 21st century. Now, I think on my last podcast I told the story about how I was in the supermarket and the lady couldn't buy wine because it was Sunday. But if she'd have waited, 3 more weeks, she could have bought it today. But only between the hours of 8 in the morning or 12 today and then 8 at night or something. I can't remember. For whatever reason, you can't buy it all day on Sunday. Still the Lord's Day. We don't need drunkards buying booze, especially cold booze, because they might drink it on Sunday. But, Sunday's different from every other day of the week because people are off work and want to get drunk. Like, what sense does that shit make? Oh, well, maybe in like 100 years we can decriminalize some marijuana, which I think they're, I'm not, I know they had the CBD oil go through, and they're trying to figure out what to do with it, but who knows? This state, I'm sick of politicians. They piss me off. It's like they're just idiots. They had the, I saw something on Facebook the other day, which Facebook's cancer, but there was a great video of some lady, I can't remember if she was Georgia or something, running for Congress, and she sold the barrel, like she cut her barrel short of her AR-15, which is, anybody who knows anything about weapons or guns and the ATF, and you got to have a license to have a short barrel rifle. And so basically she committed a felony by cutting the barrel off, which is hilarious on multiple levels because she has no idea what the actual laws are. And then she's trying to make a statement about how we need more gun laws, yet she doesn't even know the ones that we have. But, oh God, don't even get me started on guns. You're talking to Tad Western. I keep two revolvers on each side of my hip. Pew, 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 pew. Anyway, I think I'm going down. They got a big rally going on. What date is that? The 31st or 24th? I think it's the 24th on Saturday. Next Saturday, they're having the March for Our Lives rally down outside the State House. So I think I'm going to get Chris Spangle and some people together. We're going to go down there and just check it out, see what these people are about. Maybe do some interviews. Tad Western getting some live interviews of these people and see what they want. Because you go out to these people and you ask them some simple questions, and they don't really know what they want. They're just like, we don't want kids to die. Well, no shit, I don't either, but come on. Like, what are you proposing here? Ban all weapons. Okay, all right, that'll work. Anyway, enough of that. Tad's getting political. I need to get off my high horse here. What else was going on? Yeah, the Sunday liquor sales. I've yet to buy the booze on Sunday. I haven't been drinking a whole lot, to be honest with you. I've been going out and drinking like a responsible person. And not like a bum who sits home all day and drinks beer and plays video games like I used to do. Now I don't do that anymore. I go out and I see people. I socialize. Speaking of going out, we had the Gray team is currently in season right now. Our basketball team, we're turning up. Except last week, we got our asses kicked. Our whole team scored 33 points. It was a sad showing. We played like a bunch of blind kids. We couldn't throw a basketball into the ocean if we had to. We were fucking horrible. Anyway, we had the squad. We had a little bet going on. I didn't bet. Tad Western doesn't like to gamble, especially with my own money. But we had a couple members of the team were betting that the bet was that the Pacers wouldn't win 35 games this season. I said, there's no way. I said, the Pacers aren't going to win 17 games this season. They're like, you want to put money on that? Let's just bet dinner. I was like, no, I'm not betting that. So one of the teammates, B-Ball Ben 10, he said, I'll take that bet. He goes, I don't think they're going to win 35 games this season. I want them to. We're all Pacers fans. We all want the Pacers to do well, but we were like, at the beginning of the season, we were like, I don't think this team's... I was like, I don't think they're going to be very good at all. Turns out, we were fucking way wrong. They're sitting like third in the Eastern Conference and won 38 games already. And so Ben had to buy a few other members of the squad dinner. So we all go out Friday night to Ale Emporium, and he's buying drinks, and we're laughing, having a good time. The wings, I mean, we had pounds of wings. I wasn't even, I paid for my own shit because I wasn't on the bet, but I'm just there commentating on, this was hilarious. Just because Ben was so pissed he had to buy this. He's been rubbing every game the Pacers will win, we get a text message. Win number 16, win number 17, win number 18. And, Ben started feeling the heat around 20, and he was, Ben, it's only a matter of time before we got to go out. So anyway, that was fun. But I ran into Caitlin Kopetsky, America's co-host, and her hubby Matt out of Ale, which was a pleasant surprise. They were out having a few drinks, getting some dinner, and she said I was looking rather slim. I said, "Well, thank you. I like the compliments, baby. I'm trying to get. I'm in shape. I'm Tad Western toned. Been doing Tad Fit." Eating nothing but beef jerky and almonds, and running 6 miles a day. That's how you get abs, baby. You just you get on the old Tad Western front diet. You eat like the settlers did, nothing but dried meats and some nuts, legumes. No, don't eat any beans; those aren't good for you. So anyway, saw her out, talked to them for about an hour. We had a good time. I think we planned like a big birthday bash because my birthday's in April and her birthday's in April, and then we all have like a bunch of mutual friends whose birthdays are in April, so we're going to go out, and I think we're going to do some karaoke at the Monkey's Tail and tear that shit up. And I'm going to try to sing Pussy Control and not get thrown off stage like I did last time. But anyway, yeah, it was good running into her. What else is going on here? It was good seeing Ben pick up the tab. He was so pissed off. It killed him to have to lose the bet. I don't think it was the money thing or buying. It was just the shame of being wrong, especially with us. Our team, we like to give each other shit nonstop. I mean, he'll never live it down. Speaking of basketball, I came across this article on Yahoo the other day. Yahoo! Which Yahoo News is about cancer. It's fucking horrible. But anyway, I saw this headline. I was like, I got to read this article and talk about it. High school apologizes for 93-7 basketball blowout. And I'm like, God damn, 93-7? And this really hit home because only scoring 33 points not even a week ago in our basketball, grown men adult league, grown men not even being able to score 33 points. I felt like shit, but I wasn't mad at me or the other team, or I was disappointed. I was like, man, I want to go out and we got to play harder. We got to go out and score 133 points this week to make up for all the points that we lost last week. So anyway, I use it as motivation. I'm like, so these people are all, this article, blowouts happen, but this is almost a 3-digit blowout. And this was girls basketball, by the way. And it's unfortunate. We should have pulled up. All these comments are like, I was like, what? Wait a minute. Number one, these teams, you sign up to play the game, all right? You play to win the game, and I don't care. If you're on that court, you keep playing, you bust your ass, whether you're losing or you're winning. I don't care what the margin is. If you're on that court, you got to play your ass off and try to win, try to score. Okay, you're getting blown out 30-0. Go out there and try to score 2 points, 10 points. Come on, quit. It's on you. You're out there playing. Now, I don't care if the other coach is running the score up. You guys signed up to play. This is sports. All that matters is winning, and you've got to go out and try to win. I don't care. You know what's hilarious? The people on the girls on the losing side of that are going to have a story for the rest of their lives. Everybody can say, "Oh, yeah, we won. We won 93-7." Now people are going to be like, "What? Who in the hell? How did you beat a team that bad?" The better story though is, you know what? We lost a game. We only scored 7 fucking points. We got beat by almost 100. Now that's a crazy story right there. I'd put that on my resume. But it's not what you do. It's not how you lose the game. It's afterwards. the next game, you got to bounce back. You got to try to score at least 10 points the next game. But I have no problem with it. It's athletics. It's sports. I'm sick of the pussification of athletics. I mean, I know it's women's sports, so there's kind of a joke there, but I'm not going to make it. I actually like watching women's basketball. They actually play very hard, and they're a lot more aggressive than guys are, too. Especially on, like, if you watch high school sports. I don't know why, but I would like to watch that game. I think I'm going to try to find it on YouTube and do a voiceover highlight play-by-play for it. That'd be neat. But I don't know. I saw that, and I'm like, why is this even a news story, number one? You're running this on Yahoo. Like, come on. Yahoo it's like boomer news. I love it. What else was going on? I don't know. I'm trying to think of the worst loss I've ever been on. I don't know. Tad Western really doesn't lose that often. The thing about it is, we only scored 33 points last week, like I said, but we only got beat by like 11 or something. The other team only scored like 46, or I don't know what the fuck. I can't add. I'm a product of Metropolitan School District of Martinsville. But yeah, I'm not very good at spelling, math, or speaking for that matter. I'm not even good at podcasting. I just do it because it really it jollies my Rogers. Oh, we had the Oscars last week. Oh God, the grandstanding, the Oscars. I didn't watch it. Never watched the Oscars. I don't really care. I don't think I've seen... The only movie I saw that was even nominated for an Oscar, I think, was Icarus. I've watched Icarus, which is a documentary about Russian doping, which is crazy to see how hilarious. Not only did they dope, but they like infiltrated WADA, which is the World Anti-Doping Agency, and that's where they were cheating on. It's like, oh, we've got all these watchdog agencies to catch cheaters. Russia's like, nah, fuck you. We're just gonna corrupt WADA as well. So I'm the guy. Listen, you still got to go out and compete. You still got to put the ball in the hole. You got to throw the football. You got to catch the football. You got to run. You got to go out and actually run around the track. You got to ski down the hill. Whether or not you're on steroids, I don't give a fuck. You're a better athlete. I mean, come on. Oh, it's a performance enhancer. Well, yeah, so is drinking milk, eating tons of protein, taking vitamins. Come on. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, steroids are used to heal you, make you better, make your body better, build so you're faster, stronger. Isn't that what athletes are supposed to do? I'm sick of this steroid shit. I mean, it's like shooting pool on, I don't know. Would that make you if you're taking steroids and you shoot pool, would that be cheating, you know? Oh, I can hit the ball a little harder. No, you still got to hit the ball. Fuck it. But anyway, what Icarus won, and it was a really good documentary. I think it's on Netflix. And yeah, it's a good watch. It gripped me how they were cheating and building like they built when they had the Olympics in Sochi, how they had built like a room to like sneak piss samples through and all kinds of shit. It's a pretty good show. You guys should watch it. So that won an Oscar. I'm trying to think of what other Oscar nominated shows I had seen. I know the Shape of Water won, which is some story about a gay frog man who falls in love with a deaf blind lady at some base or something. I don't fucking know. It looked weird as shit to me, and like I have no interest in watching it. Then 3 Billboards was like out of Missouri something. I didn't look interesting to me. Never saw it. I'm trying to think of what else was nominated. I don't even know. The last movie I saw was Black Panther, and I was like, the CGI in that movie was shit, but I had a good time. It was a fun movie. But the rhinos and shit, oh my God. And then the last fight scene looked like a fucking... They're dodging that train and shit, and it looked like a PS1 video game, like Tekken or something. I was like, God damn, you spend all this money on this movie, and you got like some half-rate CGI firm doing this shit. Oh well, it was a good movie. I liked it. It was all right. But the only thing I did notice, and like they had the fight scene with the waterfall when Michael B. Jordan and I don't know what his name is, the other dude's fighting, and the real Black Panther, and they're fighting, and they got all the tribes and shit like lying in the waterfall, standing around. It might have been the first fight actually when he fights the mountain guy that barks, and there's all these tribes. You had like the mountain tribe, the plain tribe, and then I don't know if I'm the only one who caught it, but there's like 4 guys who are just dressed like normal people. They're like wearing like basketball jerseys and like Jordans and Timberlands, and I'm like, what the fuck are these guys doing? I would have paused it in the movie theater and pointed out, like, who are these guys? What is this? The Brooklyn? Is this the Brooklyn sect of Wakanda, or like what? Who the hell are these guys? So I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait for the DVD to come out and like pause it and take a screenshot. I haven't looked and seen if anybody pointed that out, but I don't know. I don't even know if it was like a misfit, like a mess up in the movie, like those guys weren't supposed to be in it or what. I have no idea, but I pointed that out. I don't know if anybody else saw it. I've never heard anybody talk about it, but it was kind of weird. Yeah, so that was the last movie I saw, which I don't think it was Oscar nominated for anything other than I don't know. I haven't seen Get Out either. I've heard Get Out was good, but I haven't watched it. The only movie I've really wanted to watch is It, but I haven't even got around to it. All right, enough about Kobe Bryant. Oh, holy shit, I forgot to talk about this. Kobe Bryant wins an Oscar for some animated short film bullshit. Now, all that's going on in Hollywood, hashtag Me Too, all this shit about all these sexual, oh my God, somebody groped me, we need equal pay, all this shit. And then the Academy gives an Oscar to Kobe Bryant, who fucking damn near went to jail for 9 years for raping a chick in Colorado. What the hell? How hypocritical are these assholes? How do they even get away with nominating him? Now, I don't give a shit if he did it. I don't know if he did it or not, but if you read the police report, it's pretty funny. I went back and read it the other night. Apparently, she was saying like he was like, hey, he's like, she did. He asked her if he could come on her face, and she was like, no. And then that just led to a question like, well, where'd Kobe come at? That's my next segment. Where did Kobe come at? But anyway, how do people forget this shit? How do you like, I don't know, James Franco he couldn't even go anywhere because he was supposedly like sleeping with his students or something, or like making them take their tops off for acting roles. I mean, come on, it's James Franco. Who's not gonna bang James Franco? All those chicks wanted to in his class, and apparently he banged them all, but now they're like, oh, James used me. Get on my platform. So we can't have James Franco come to the awards, but we will give Kobe an Oscar for being a molester. But whatever. Who cares? Kobe's good. I'm just a Kobe hater. I think he's a good basketball player, but he's a dickhead. Oh, what else we got to talk about? I just think that I love the hypocrisy. It's great. It's great to me. I love it. What we have? I don't know if I've got anything else to talk about. Oh, I've got heading out to Wichita to watch. This is the big NCAA week. Tons of basketball going on. This is, gentlemen, if you need to get a vasectomy, go get one this week, and then do it on like Wednesday, and then take Thursday, Friday off, and then watch basketball all week and just drink beer. And after you neuter yourself, but I'm not neutering myself. I've pull-out game strong. So anyway, I will be out in Wichita drinking beer with the boys, going out watching some games. You'll probably be seeing me tweet some pictures. I'll probably get thrown out of the arena for heckling because I like to heckle. But anyway, look out for, I think I'm going to record a podcast when I get back. That way I can talk about all that, which will be probably next Sunday. And I'm sure we'll have plenty of fucking stories because I got to go to the airport. There's always good shit going on at the airport, which I haven't been in an airport in a while. So who knows? Hopefully I'm not on any lists. I just want to be on the good list, not the naughty list. Thank you all for listening, Taddicts. This has been another Tad Talk 20 with Tad Western. And remember, keep them holstered unless you're ready for a shootout.
I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.
I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.
I'm white trash. From the lower class, mullet flowing down the back, from my head to my ass crack. Got a meth lab, and I'll probably get caught, cause my trailer is mobile, but my cars are not. Always drunk, always horny, always looking for a fight. Government on my ass, cause I'm stealing satellite. Nader come through, hope I'm not in its course, because I lose my trailer like a Kentucky divorce. Holes on the floor, raccoons live underneath. Can't afford dentures, but I'm missing all my teeth. Made out with my cousin, she's a neighborhood tramp. I'd take her out to dinner, but I lost my food stamp.
I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.
I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.
I'm a white trash, cracker ass, redneck, inbred. Food stamps, welfare checks, supporting all these damn kids. Polar pops, crack rocks, Rhino ticks, and cigarettes. My one-stop shop is Circle K when I'm fiending for a Bucktown fix. County fair, you know I'm there. No shirts, like jeans, on underwear. Carney bitches love stare, cause I'm Trailer Park's biggest player. Kale Bush like I'm feeling neat. Walking to Mickey D's for a drunk feast. Not wearing socks, so I'm rocking Crocs. White beater match my dirty feet. I live a crazy life, it's NASCAR fast. Dale Earnhardt, I miss your ass. I got an RIP, wing number 3, bumper stick tat memory. Favorite things, Jim Beam, onion rings, pork and beans, Hooters titties, hot wings, and WWE wrestling. I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.
I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.
Mike Hash, I'm white trash. Food stamps don't use cash. Used to bum rides, but now I'm ballin' with the bus pass. Hate fags of rebel flags, I'm running from the cops. Dip skull, hit the bowl and drink a polar pop. I'm the Bucktown boss, the trailer park king. Got stacks of Newports, about taller than Yao Ming. Herpy infested, so it stings when I pee. Rock yellow wife beaters and I'm losing my teeth. They say my mullet's unique, hear the accent when I speak. Don't drink and drive, first I drive then I drink. I think NASCAR's a sport, our troops I support. Spend my welfare check on meth, fuck going to court.
I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.
I'm white trash. My parents are related. I'm white trash.
My trailer is outdated.
I'm white trash.
Earnhardt was the best, and I paid for my things with welfare checks.